Is Bronny James, the son of the legendary LeBron James, really NBA material? With all the hype, we expected him to be on the fast track to greatness. But there's a growing buzz that Bronny might be bound for the G League. Welcome back to the channel, sports fans. Today, we're dissecting Bronny James's game and digging into the numbers to see if he's truly ready for the NBA, or if a stint in the G League might be the reality check he needs. Spoiler alert, we're about to get into some stats and facts that don't exactly scream next superstar, so let's get into it. 1. The hype versus the reality. Bronny's arrival in the basketball scene came with huge expectations. The son of a generational talent, he had the spotlight on him from a young age. But did the hype overshadow the reality? Let's break down his college stats to see if they match up. In college, Bronny's numbers weren't exactly what you'd expect from a next big thing. Averaging around 4.8 points per game, 2.8 rebounds, and 2.1 assists, his stats aren't bad for a college player. But compared to other top prospects in his class, he's just average. And when we look at his shooting, especially from the field, there's room for improvement. Second, skill set and position challenges. One of Bronny's main challenges is his playing style. At 6 feet 3 inches, he's slightly undersized as a shooting guard. This means he either needs to develop elite ball handling skills like a point guard or an incredible scoring ability, think Stephen Curry level shooting, to make up for it. Unfortunately, Bronny's shooting percentage is currently sitting at 16.7%, far from the numbers that NBA scouts look for in a reliable shooter. And then there's his playmaking. Bronny averages around 0.3 assists, which isn't enough to fill a point guard role. He's caught in a position limbo. Does he have the handle to play point guard or the shooting to be a two guard? 3. Defensive strengths. But are they enough? Now, to his credit, Bronny's defense is actually one of his strengths. He has good instincts, and he's shown a knack for reading plays and getting steals. But here's the thing. Defense alone doesn't land you a starting spot in the NBA. Unless you're an elite defender, just being good isn't enough, especially if you're not contributing significantly on offense. Don't get me wrong, his defense is solid, and it's one reason he's even considered for a G League assignment. However, scouts need more than just a strong defensive player, especially when there's so much competition among young guards. 4th. Pressure and performance. Then there's the pressure of being LeBron James's son. From high school to college, every move Bronny makes is dissected. The spotlight doesn't just magnify his strengths, it highlights every weakness, and this can mess with any player's confidence. We've seen him sometimes struggle under that pressure, leading to turnovers and poor shot selection. 5. Why the G League might be the best move. Here's where the G League could be Bronny's saving grace. It would give him a chance to develop outside of the NBA pressure cooker, focusing on his weaknesses and gaining the confidence he needs. Plus, he'd have a real shot at increasing his scoring consistency, tightening his handle, and learning from coaches who specialize in player development. Look at players like Jordan Poole or Pascal Siakam. The G League gave them the chance to refine their skills, and now they're crucial players in the NBA. So maybe a stint in the G League isn't a failure. It could be the best path for Bronny to grow his game and avoid getting overshadowed by his father's legacy. 6. The future. Can Bronny live up to the name? The question on everyone's mind is, can Bronny eventually live up to the James name? Some people say it's impossible, others believe he just needs time. But what's certain is that he's got work to do. He's shown glimpses of potential, and maybe, with the right development, he can surprise us all. So what do you think? Is Bronny bound for the G League, and would that be the right choice for his career? Or is he destined to carve out his own path in the NBA sooner than we think? Let us know in the comments.